Howdy folks, it is DIECAST Buffet here again, and welcome back to NASCAR Thunder 2004. It's year 05, race 14 out of 36, the first race of the Summer Series. So yet again, another DNF for the 82 car. I legit did not see Ward Burton. I came across his nose, trying to get to the inside lane, shot up the racetrack, tried to get down pit road, got ran over, and oh god, it was terrible. But Ward Burton wins Dover. Oh my god, that's awesome. So Burton gets into victory lane, which is great. Now we got to get his brother a win. Pocono, 500 miles. It's going to be a lot of fun. Updated point standings. Jeff Gordon still your points leader, but Harvick jumps into second place as Newman drops back 2 spots. Stewart's back up there, but curious, man. Look at this cat, Jeff Burton. He's up tonight. Oh, the drive for his championship is very alive. Come on, Burton. Do it. Win this thing, please. Oh, Lord. Team management. So the sponsors are probably ticked. I love it how Whitetails Unlimited still has a 93 happiness, even though we just totaled the race car. I love that. Shop Editions, 1 race away, and we'll actually get 10 plus on our tire wear stat, so that'd be great. That will significantly help our team. Anything we can do in the shop? Ooh, we can build a new engine or repair an engine. Let's see. Oh god, this thing's. Let's see, if we overhaul, that'd be a 7765. That's already a 7765. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and overhaul this. Get that thing fixed, since we've already destroyed it. But yeah, we'll be getting some new parts in 3 races. 1 race for a new shop edition. Oh boy, let's build our Pocono car, because we're probably not going to be any good. Let's see, do we want tire grip or tire wear? I want grip. I want grip. I gotta have a big motor. And let's see. Well, we ain't got much. I'll have to use that one. Let's go to Pocono. Alright, folks, so we qualifying 22nd here at Pocono. I think Martin's on the pole. Let's sit it down trackside for the Pocono 500.
MRN is live in Pennsylvania today at the Pocono Raceway for the Pocono 500. What can we look for on this unusual track, Barney?
Well, this is one of NASCAR's toughest tracks, especially for the crews who set up these race cars. Nothing is the same in any aspect of this racetrack. 3 totally different corners, 3 straightaways of different lengths. It's enough to drive a crew chief crazy.
Hermie Sadler hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
The 82 car hasn't performed well at the speedway tracks this season.
Yeah, I really feel bad for those guys this season. They come to these tracks and work so hard, but they just never seem to get the car exactly right.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Engines are fired here in Pocono. Oh boy, Jimmy Johnson, Mark Martin on the front row, man. This is the first race of the NASCAR Summer Series. It's the first race. This is going to be the last stretch before the championship, in my opinion. Like, when September hits, that is when everybody, okay, it's game on championship, right? This is like the relaxed portion of the season, you know? It's like, okay, it's the summertime, you know? The school's out, everybody's chilling, having a great time. That is what the summertime in NASCAR is about. Whoa, kind of a shaky restart. Of course, we qualify next to Ryan Newman, because why wouldn't we? Good old Michael Waltrip. We got a top 10 run at Dover last week. Good run for that 15 car. One thing I noticed about our car during qualifying is the car was extremely tight. I loosened the car up a little bit post-qualifying. I'm hoping that will help our race car, but I don't think we're going to have that good of a car today, guys. I really don't. Sure, we got a big, beefy V8 engine, but I just don't think we're going to have that opportunity right now. I mean, I think the drafting, though, could be something that works in our wheelhouse, but I mean, look at the closing rate. I mean, they're breaking way more than they need to, so if we can draft up to them, don't slam on the brakes necessarily at the same time as them, outbrake them, we might be able to get a few spots, but I mean, we're cooking 207 into turn 1. That is unfathomable how fast that is in a stock car. And Elliott Sadler's going to throw a block, but we got enough horses to get around his M&M's Ford. And we're digging up to 19th place. Oh, that tunnel turn. Jesus, help this 82 car. Oh, God. Yeah, we almost just made a sharp right turn straight into that 38 car, I might add. I mean, legit, we almost made a sharp right turn, but luckily we kind of tapered out and we didn't have to turn right, as once again, the closing rate, these cats like to slam on the brakes, and unexpectedly as well. We're going to use as much draft off Elliott Sadler to slingshot on by, and keep that momentum cooking with Craven. And looks like we got a rookie out here, too. Ooh, Nelly, a little contact there. Oh, underneath 32 car. So, I mean, the good thing is we're not going backwards. We're actually going forward in terms of speed, which is great. But I want to finish this race, man. I want to get some good finishes, man. We haven't had consistent speed. We've won 2 races this year, but that doesn't mean jack. I mean, you got to be good race 1 to race 36 all year if you want to win the championship. And a huge pass on Michael Waltrip. Sweet. So we just got around Mikey. Now we're up to 14th. Keep in mind, we qualified 22nd, and we're just on lap 4. So that is a +8 for us. I'll take it. I mean, 208 into the corner. Definitely have the engine to do it. But, I mean, look at the mechanical grip. I mean, it's just, this car is not rotating like I want. Drafting, though, man, this is like super speedway body. It's got to be. It's got to be a super speedway body because we're able to draft so easily down these straightaways. Granted, we're at super speedway speeds. That's a lot of speed there. But you can tell the difference between a Martinsville draft, an Atlanta draft, a Richmond draft, or whatever, compared to this. Just something about this just drafts so well. It doesn't feel like Texas or Atlanta Motor Speedway where you're still cooking about 195 miles an hour. It just, the drafting just feels so different here. And we got a run on Matt Kenseth. He hasn't made any noise as of recently. To be honest with you, Roush hasn't. They haven't done really anything all season long. If I remember correctly, Ford, I don't think they've won a race this year. Because Mikey won both the restrictor plate tracks. Ward Burton won Dover, so that's a Dodge. Newman won in a Dodge. Stewart, Bobby Labonte, Jeff Gordon, and myself have all won a couple races, or at least one of us has won a race. Jarrett hasn't won. I don't think Ford's won a race this year. Because Kurt Busch hasn't won. Obviously, Biffle hasn't won. The 17 car hasn't won. Jeff Burton hasn't won. And the 6 car, I mean, so as far as I'm concerned, Ford has been shut out of victory lane all year long. And that's crazy. I did not realize that. At least to my knowledge, they have not won. Maybe I'm mistaken here. And there is a Ford win. But I don't remember that. I mean, the 20, or not 28 car, the 21 car, Ricky Rudd hasn't won. Sadler hasn't won. Of course, you already mentioned Dale Jarrett hasn't won. So, I mean, Yates and Roush are the 2 big Ford teams, you know? And neither of them have went to victory lane. Sure, they've ran good, they've had, you know, poles and whatnot, but they have not had race-winning pace. Oh, goodness. Underneath Johnson. Man, the car is just... God, we're using like 5 lanes in the turn 1 there. Like, literally 5 lanes. That is insane right there, folks. And that Monte Carlo ducktail, man, let me tell you, that thing punches a big hole in there. And that just, ooh, look at the closing rate. We're going to crunch a little bit of Johnson's fender. A huge run. I think some cats are pitting. I think we got some pit stops cooking very soon. If you take a look at our fuel right now, we've ran 7 laps. If we were to pit right now, we would be able to make it on fuel. I'm not going to pit yet because I'm not 100% sure we can make it. I think we could, but I'm not 100% sure. Look, we got burned on the fuel call at Richmond. We know we can go 7 laps on about half a tank, so let's just call it 6.5 to be sure. So let's just say 13 laps. 13 laps of petrol. So if we were to pit right now, we would be safe, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to pit this go by and hope for the best. Because when we pitted that 1 lap sooner at Richmond, we gained 2 spots, and then we lost 20 because we lost like 20 spots because we ran out of gas on the final lap, and it was a disaster. So it's a strategy call. You got to go for it sometimes. A huge run on Kurt Busch. I mean, the closing rate, man, that is definitely helping us. I'm pitting here. I'm going to go ahead and get my service. Go ahead and get the reduced speed. Okay, awesome. There we go. Repair damage, no. I'm not going to adjust anything on the car. Car's handling good, guys. It's handling good. Let's go for it. We have a little bit of some scrapes on the bodywork, but nothing substantial. You know, I think that post-qualifying adjustment significantly helped because the car is not so loose that it's going to spin out, but it's not tight enough, you know, to not spin out. So I think the car is just, it's turning perfectly right now. The off-throttle time compared to the AI to us is the closing rate, and that is significantly helping us pass cars. I mean, we're probably not the fastest cat on the racetrack in terms of lap speed, but we're certainly one of the fastest movers. Now, we got a blend here. This is going to be a little tricky. Oh, there's Bobby Labonte. Please tell me he can blow up a little bit. Look at the speeds from fresh tires and a sniff of draft. We just got off pit road, and we're already gaining on Matt Kenseth. Oh, my Lord. I mean, granted, you could say this is with a non-restrictor plated engine. So when you're at Daytona and Talladega, it's harder to get up to speed because it is, of course, restricted with airflow into the engine. But still, that is staggering how fast you can get up to speed here compared to Daytona and Talladega. Huge run on Rusty Wallace. You know, people like to consider Auto Club Speedway and Michigan International Speedway as, you know, very similar tracks, and they are. They're literally almost identical. But I think one track everyone likes to just not associate them with is Pocono. Pocono is a gigantic racetrack. It handles a lot like Auto Clubs in terms of fuel mileage play, same as Michigan, you know? You can pit here, if you were in the top 5, right? Maybe 3-4 seconds behind. Maybe even top 10. You can pit here and not lose a lap because the track is that big. The drafting here is unbelievable. So I think when people consider the super speedway tracks that are non-restrictor plate, I think Pocono should be considered one. I really do. Sure, the corner speeds are not as high, but it's got, what, the longest straightaway in NASCAR or something like that. I mean, it's freaking insane. Just gotta keep digging, man. We're up to 24th. Gotta keep digging, man. I mean, the off-throttle time compared to the AI and compared to our race car, that is the difference right now. We should be good on fuel. I think we could run about 13 laps of petrol before we have to go and get another splash. But man, tires though, is that gonna really affect us? I mean, our car was still very fast on old tires, so I don't think we have to worry about Goodyears. I think it's a track position game now because we know everyone's good on fuel. It's a track position game. So can your car gain spots in a green flag scenario, or are you going to need a caution to wound everyone back up? That's kind of the scenario right now, because that cat way out front that's exiting turn 1, that could be the race leader, guys. That could be the cat we're racing for the win. So we need to push this car as much as we can while we have 8 laps to go, because everyone's still pitting. You got some guys who I guess were not confident in their fuel mileage or perhaps staying out for a caution. They're having to, they're going to lose a lot of spots and a lot of track position. Because clearly we're faster on new tires. Man, that was a terrible corner there. I mean, we had no grip there. I see Mark Martin up here. Let's get a top 5 update. So it's Earnhardt Jr., Harvick, Marlin, Jeff Burton, and Ricky Craven. I think Burton and Craven haven't pitted yet, and I would assume Jr. as well. Haven't seen him out here anywhere. Up to 13th. Tires worn. So now our tires are starting to wear. 7 to go. There we go. Cats are down pit road. So I'm treating these cars ahead of me as the battle for the race win. That's just pretty much how I want to race these dudes and see how that goes. You know, I don't want to be too aggressive and put the car in the fence and destroy it, but I don't want to be too conservative and just finish 13th or 10th. I'm going to go for it. The closing rate is what's going to help us, especially in turn 1. I think we can catch a sniff off Mark Martin's Ford. I mean, just a sniff. It might not be much, but a sniff might help us here. We're up to the top 5, though. So we're in racing for 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and, of course, the top spot. We've got 6 laps to go. Everyone's relatively close. I mean, you could slingshot from 2nd to 1st, so that's good. Like right now, we might be able to get around Mark Martin. A little bit of side draft there. Gonna have to reduce our speeds to accommodate the draft. There we go. Blend. Get back on the throttle. I want to win this race, man. I know we've had a very up and down season, but I'll tell you what. I'm a stat sheet guy. I want to have as many wins as possible. Hey, Newman. Give you a little bit of a bump. Good old rival right there. Gonna probably try to block us pretty significant, as we just, you know, won the 600 from them, and we won the Texas race. I'm gonna go all the way down the bottom using some IndyCar tactics, going all the way to the freaking inside wall. Ooh, car's gonna, it's just gonna wash up the racetrack. No grip. Now Newman's gonna not be happy about that. And now we're gonna have to run down Ricky Rudd. You know, this could be Ricky Rudd's final chance at a Winston Cup victory. There's no telling how much longer he's going to be running for the Wood Brothers, but I will say one thing, though. I mentioned earlier in this race, Ford has not won a Winston Cup event in 2005, to my knowledge. Rudd and Dale Jarrett are running 1-2, supporting the blue ovals. So right now, they have a 3 out of 5 opportunity to win their first race this year. I want to make sure they don't. I want to win this. It helps Chevrolet get the Manufacturers Championship. Lap 16 out of 20. Oh, goodness. Trying to enter low. Have the shortest arc around the track here. Dang it, Newman. I can't freaking... Sometimes, I really wish Newman would just let me go. He's going to sit there and block, and he's going to dive bomb this corner like an idiot. Freaking idiot, man. So there goes the race win. Having to hold off Ryan Newman. I mean, when I seen him go down the apron, I knew I had to run a different line or he was going to just destroy me. But here comes Jeff Gordon on good tires. And as I mentioned before, tire wears are going to cost us yet another win because we don't have the raw grip to be able to hold them off. So here comes Stewart and company with fresh tires ready to eat up these Fords. Go get them, Gordon. Yeah, I can't even commit to the throttle, dude. I'm plowing so freaking bad right now. I cannot even commit to the throttle. So, yep, once again, tire wear is going to cost us another win. Thank God this is the last race before our shop upgrade. We'll be able to get that fixed, and I want to keep upgrading our tire wear because this is embarrassing to be able to go out here and just not be competitive on the last bit of the race, you know? Like, we're going for the win halfway in the race, and then we get to the tire wear aspect at the end, and we have nothing. I mean, it's look at that. This is ridiculous. Having to let out of the gas, hit the brakes, freaking Pocono. Oh, sorry, Kurt. I'm blocking you, bud. I don't want to give up a top 10. If we keep losing positions, we might lose that top 10. I mean, I can't even get to the throttle, man. I'm having to roll out of the throttle so bad. Mark Martin just gapped us by 2 car lengths. I mean, it's unbelievable how bad our tire wear is. I want to keep upgrading it, man. I want to keep upgrading it because we're losing so many freaking races. I mean, Junior to make contact with us. He should have went to the inside there. But I'm going to keep blocking him. I'm going to see if I can keep him back there, you know. I ain't going to give him freebies. You get around me, go for it. There you go. Pass me. I clearly don't have the equipment to keep up with it. I just hope we can just finish this race with a top 10 and not wreck the race car. Absolutely. This is very unfortunate, but I'm hoping Gordon can get around Dale Jarrett. Right now, I am cheering for Team 24. I hope they get around Dale Jarrett and get the win for Monte Carlos. Man, I mean, we had the opportunity to win this race, too. I guarantee you, if we did not have the tire wear equipment and have a higher stat for it, we would have won this race. And our tire wear isn't like, in terms of numbers, isn't that bad. It's like a 74, 75. So if you truly think about it, if we get this tire wear upgrade, our equipment will be at 85. I'm hoping that is the difference to give us a realistic opportunity to be able to win some of these races. Oh god, we got an engine failure. Who is that cat down? Oh, that looks like Kurt Busch. Yeah. I'm hoping that the damage we did didn't just destroy his radiator. I certainly hope not. Here comes Jimmy Johnson looking to get the 8th place spot. Our tires are shot, man. I mean, we're pretty much about to be critical wear. We have nothing. I mean, literally, it's the 04 500 all over again, man. It's literally the 04 500. Good thing is we can give up these 2 spots and still keep our top 10. I mean, we literally can't even turn this car. It's so bad on old tires, man. I'm trying to block these 2 cats. I'm trying to keep them behind me. Oh, contact! Wow, Johnson! He's gonna hit the wall. I didn't even make contact with him either. That was just the AI reacting to my movements. And Johnson makes contact with Harvick as we're drifting through turn 3. Looks like Harvick's going to get around Johnson. And the checker flag is waving. It's either going to be another victory for Jeff Gordon or Ford's, I believe, their first win of the season. It's going to go to Jeff Gordon. Yes! Yes! Gordon shuts out the Fords. Yes! Holy cow, that was a bad race. But then again, it was great at the same time. What a event, folks. That was a lot of fun, I will admit. That was a lot of fun, even though we lost the opportunity to win. Gordon had the better tires. Tire wear played the factor today. Wow. Dale Jarrett had the opportunity to win it. Even Ricky Rudd. Jarrett blew out his tires. Rudd blew out his tires. It was Stewart and Gordon at the end of that thing. And Gordon gets his 2nd win of the year. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell so you never miss any of my new videos. With all that being said, hope you're having a great one. And DIECAST Buffet signing off.